Alright folks, here is our next segment of my 2000 video special for Frank. And we're going to play Jeopardy for the Wii U. And speaking of Jeopardy, they are going to be releasing, I might have mentioned this already, but they are going to be releasing a new Jeopardy game for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 on November 7th, along with Wheel of Fortune.
This is Jeopardy!
Alright, here we go.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trevette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth
one daily double in this first round, and we've got these categories.
Utopia.
In quotation marks.
Mythology. Da plane. Animal Farm. The movies. And Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Mythology.
Where do we begin? Some say his 12 labors were penance for killing his wife Megara and their children. Yes, player 1?
Who's Hercules?
That's correct.
Mythology for 400.
Player 1. Jupiter is the Roman equivalent of this Greek god. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Zeus?
Good for you.
Yep. 600, mythology.
Player 1. She was given a box and told not to open it. She did, releasing the world's evil, but shut it before hope could escape.
Who is Pandora?
Player 1. Yes.
Same category for 800?
Here's Kelly with the clue.
According to Greek myth, this monster depicted here 8 people who could not answer its riddle.
It's player 1.
What is the Sphinx?
That's it.
And mythology for 1,000.
Please.
Answer! Daily double!
It's the daily double. And
Alright, I think I'm going to make this a true daily double.
This Greek sea god could cause springs to flow and create storms with a flourish of his trident.
Who is Triton? Oh. No!
Here's the response we were looking for.
Poseidon. Who's Poseidon? Oh well.
You again,
Utopia 200.
Olympic competition in 1900 included this type of swimming, judged on distance and time submerged. Player 1?
What is underwater?
That is correct.
Utopia for 400?
Player 1. The Salgir, the Chernaya, the Alma, and the Dnieper are all rivers that flow through this country. Player 1?
What is Uganda?
No.
No.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Ukraine.
Ukraine. Utopia for 600.
Player 1. It's the quality of being useful, or the useful knife used to cut drywall. Yes, player 1?
What is utility?
You got it. Hey, you're on the plus side.
Utopia for 800.
Please. An adjective meaning of an elevated region, or the main type of cotton grown in the American South. Okay, player 2.
Upland? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as the first commercial plane flights out of the United States were in 1920 between Key West and this nearby country. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Canada?
No.
No. Still can't believe I got the
Anyone
last
else
one in
want to
mythology
hazard a guess
wrong
on this?
again. That happened on the PS3 version too. I should have remembered that. Oh well.
Here's the response we were looking for. Cuba.
Cuba.
Player 2, back to you for our next selection. In 2004, this airline introduced non-stop flights between Newark and Changi Airport. Here's what we wanted. Singapore Airlines.
Singapore Airlines.
You get to pick again, player 2. Flying at the then incredible speed of 575 miles per hour, the Boeing 707 began commercial flight service in this decade. Okay, player 1.
What is the 1960s?
No, that's not.
No.
Anyone else?
I'm in the hole again.
Here's what we wanted. The 1950s.
50s.
We return to you, player 2. This U.S. company created the venerable DC-10 jetliner. Here's the response we were looking for. McDonnell Douglas.
Donald Douglas, okay.
Player 2, back to you for our next selection. The match is coming before the main boxing match. It's player 1.
What is undercard?
Right. You've got some money again.
Alright, I'm back on the plus side now.
Player 1,
The plane
make us all.
1000.
The first commercial passenger transatlantic service was by Pan Am in 1939 between New York City and this French port. Okay, player 2. You got it.
What's said? Yep.
All right, let's get back into this.
Animal Farm
Player
200.
2 has control. With more than 4,300 species, lizards make up the largest living group of this animal class. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is amphibian?
No.
No. I think it was
Any
reptile.
other takers? Here's the correct response. Reptile.
Yeah. 50-50 and I chose the wrong
We
one.
return to you, player 2. All right, here with the clue is Jimmy.
In the South, soups, greens, and bean dishes get added flavor from this part of the pig, referred to by an alliterative name.
Okay, player 1.
What is ham hock?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, look, the scaly armor that surrounds the armadillo is composed of plates made of this. It's formed by ossification. Here's what we were looking for. Bone.
Bone. Animal Farm 800.
Player 1. No laughing matter. In Africa, a dozen of these can reduce a 500-pound zebra to bones in 30 minutes. Okay, player 1.
What are hyenas?
Good.
Animal Farm for 1,000.
Player 1. Thought to be bad luck by natives, the eye is a lemur. So it's no surprise it's only found here. It's player 1.
What is Madagascar?
Good for you.
Alright, and I'm back in first place.
Player 1. Pick
The
again.
movie's 200.
Jack Palance's character is described as a saddlebag with eyes in this 1991 comedy. Here's what we were looking for. City Slickers.
City Slickers. The movie's for 400.
Select this company.
Oh.
Helped track down Black Bart,
Okay, Dirty
the
Rotten
bandit
Scoundrels for
who robbed
400.
its stagecoaches about 27 times.
That was not the clue I wanted to pick next, but whatever.
Yes, player 3?
Wells Fargo? Yeah.
Where do we begin, player 3? This woman, with a reputation as a hard-drinking, foul-mouthed ruffian, claimed she married Wild Bill Hickok.
Who is Calamity Jane?
It's player 1.
Alright. Let's try this again. The movie's for 400.
In the film Music and Lyrics, Hugh Grant plays the Jeopardy theme music, written by this creator of Jeopardy.
I had better get this one right.
Player 1.
Who is Merv Griffin? The movie's for 600.
Player 1. Irene Bedard, the speaking voice of this heroine in an animated Disney film, played her mother in The New World. It's player 1.
Who is Pocahontas?
Correct.
Movie's 800.
Player 1. The 2003 film Pieces of April starred this actress, who had yet to meet and marry Tom Cruise. The correct response is Katie Holmes.
Katie Holmes. And the movie's for 1,000.
Player 1. Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe sang about being two little girls from Little Rock in this 1953 movie musical. It's player 2.
Gentlemen prefer blondes. Yep. Alright, player 2's at 2,800.
Where do we
Three
begin?
clues left.
Player 2. Some say Arizona Donnie Clark was just overprotective, but she's infamously known by this name. Okay, player 1.
What is Ma Barker? Yep. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels for 800.
A ballad ends, they'll bury them side by side. To few it'll be grief, to the law a relief, but it's death for them. Player 2.
Bonnie and Clyde?
Right.
Yep, those are the ones. And the last clue.
And the last clue for $1,000. Harry Longbaugh got this nickname after serving time in a Wyoming prison for horse theft. It's player 2.
Pretty Boy? No, that is not right.
Incorrect. Any other takers?
Player 3?
Yes, player 3.
Bugsy?
Oh.
That is incorrect.
Any other takers?
Well, free shot for me then.
Okay, player 1.
What is Sundance? That is correct, and that takes me to 5,400, and that takes us to the end of the Jeopardy round.
We'll select first in Double Jeopardy right after this.
Alright. So as mentioned, I'm in the lead with 5,400. Player 2 is 2,600. Player 3 is minus 600. She'll pick first in Double Jeopardy. We'll have that round after this.